I've been going so hard on the weekend. I've been going hard on the weekend. I've been going hard on the weekend. I've been going hard on the weekend. And that's for extra. They be like, Jones, can you feel the pressure? I'm like, yes. I got all the drive and I ain't steering, feel like yes. 187 for the touchy, keep the X. I need one, I need two, I need three, I need X.
Yo, welcome back. This is the Hip Hop Seattle podcast. We on episode 22. It's your boy Cal Nadi.
It's your boy Miss I Def, Henry 100K.
We got a very special guest today.
Big Jones.
Big Jones in the building. Make some motherfucking noise.
Round of applause.
Thank you for coming to the program, bro.
Appreciate you,
Made it up. You know, you've been working really hard this year, bro.
Yes, sir.
Shining, putting all that content out.
Trying.
Being consistent.
Trying.
It's good to see, bro. He's on top of everything, you know.
Appreciate you.
Episode 22, though, man. We came a long way. We still going crazy. Studio Sage. How you feeling today, Cal?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good.
Pretty good.
How
What was
you
your
feeling?
day? What was your day like? What was Cal's day like?
I put together a bunk bed in my crib with a power drill. Took like 8 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Was it just you?
Yeah, I mean, it was me and my stepdad,
Damn.
but it's mostly me just doing stuff, you know?
Yeah.
They kind of help him, but it's really, you know what I
Were
mean?
you
No, yeah.
multitasking or were you doing that just straight hard grind, 8 hours?
Nah, dead ass nonstop from beginning to end. There was like stairs that you add to the side. Long story short, when it was ordered, I was like, yo, moms, make sure you got the assembly with that. Like, of course.
Some IKEA shit, man. You
Yeah,
gotta do
tell me why they
every
coming to
damn
deliver.
thing.
My mom was like, I ain't asked them to assemble. She's trying to convince the dudes why they bringing the stuff in. Yo, you got like 15 minutes to put this all together?
You have all the screws, though? If you missing some shit, then you gotta, like...
No,
get in
the
bed.
trick is they give you more than you need.
I never seen that. Usually they give you just enough or you're missing shit. You
Really?
feel me? And then you got in the instruction manual, just a weird ass picture. Don't
Yeah.
even really. It's like, come
They don't
on,
really
man.
tell you
It's
much.
just
Have
impractical,
y'all ever put
dog.
together a baby crib?
Yeah, that shit's frustrating
That
as hell
shit.
too.
Baby
Man,
crib.
that's some work.
From the box,
Especially-
from out the box?
Yes. Pieces sold separately type shit.
Damn.
And I hate having to read that manual, so I try to look at the picture of the final product and try to, all right,
Try to
I
match
think-
it up.
I think that goes there, but then
Man.
that shit never worked. They don't have the angles you need to see. Like, just yeah, but that's just frustrating, man. How was your day though, bro?
It was good.
Good,
I
good.
woke up, so you know.
You woke
Yeah,
up.
it's a
hey,
blessing.
That's a
Blessing, bro.
blessing, bro.
Come on.
You have to work or do any of that shit? Any of the grind today?
I worked
You
9 to
worked?
6 today.
Hey,
9 to
man.
6.
Yeah.
Rapper working, bro. It's good to see.
Hey,
you,
got
dog.
to.
Always gotta work.
Got
man.
to.
Shit, it's been one of these man. We're at the end of summer now. It seems like we're really getting some really weird ass weather. We're not even gonna get into weather, but Hempfest was recent. I didn't get to go. I had to work. Did you get to go?
I don't really look at Hempfest like nothing special, so I didn't even know it was going on.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't get a chance to go this year, but it was dope to see some people tapped into the local scene actually perform.
Rappers?
Yeah. I know, like,
That is what I
shout
wanna
out Frico Bandito.
Rico Bandito.
Yeah.
Shout
he
out.
performed.
That's what's up.
Well, damn.
Oh,
A couple other folks. They had a I like the one time I went like years back. It was like raining. It's like nobody there. It was trash.
My last time at Hempfest, I blacked out.
To a
You blacked
festival
out?
where there's
Yeah,
weed
it's a
because
bad
it
story.
rained
It's a
in
bad
Seattle?
story.
That's unbelievable.
It was just a whack. I was like, damn, people go to this.
Well, we're not gonna shit on Hempfest because Hempfest is
Oh,
actually
yeah.
a cultural.
No,
thing
shout out
in
to
Seattle
Hempfest,
that
yeah.
actually means something that actually brings a lot of people together in a positive way. A lot of different businesses strive off of it. You feel what I'm saying?
Most
Shout out my homie Derek. He actually has a, Canna Cycle. He's doing this shit out there. A lot of different private, investors and different, indie business and stuff. They all go there, and that's almost
Set up
like
shop.
free promo for them to kind of walk around. Especially if you're an artist too, you can walk through and just do whatever you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's in a good mood. You feel me? So
course.
everybody's really open to shit. Everybody's pretty respectful. I never had any issues at Hempfest. You feel me? So I didn't get a
Yo,
chance to go this year.
That's a
but
crazy story. I got
Niggas be
pressed at
judging.
Hempfest.
You said
You
what?
imagine somebody telling you they got
Shout
pressed
out
at
Vivian
Hempfest?
McPeak, by the way. They run that. What's good?
You imagine somebody just trying to tell you they got pressed at Hempfest?
What
That would
happened?
be
Out
unbelievable.
You
their
said
pockets?
you said you got pressed?
No, can you imagine that as a
That'd
story?
be wild.
Oh, I mean,
Yo,
damn.
Jones, man, crazy shit.
It would have to be like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, give me
Niggas
all
is
your...
keen?
Nah, bro, it's not happening. That's weird. Yeah. Shout out Hempfest, though.
Yeah,
so.
man, it's not shit on Hempfest. I love any sort of event that we got that brings the community together. That there's not much to do in Seattle, so we take what we can get.
That's not true. There's hella shit to do,
There's
but
hella
like...
shit to do.
I mean, when I say that, as far as compared to other cities, like we got a bedtime compared to 2
Depends on
o'clock.
what
The
you're
city,
trying to do.
Yeah.
yeah.
If
There's a
you
lot
look
of
at it
stuff to
like
do.
that,
There's
then
a lot
it's-
of options. A lot
very
of different
true.
little lanes.
But if you've been out here, you're kind of just like, either you want to do it or you're just not really in the mood because you've just seen it
Exactly.
too much. I don't know.
It's right in your backyard.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's the best thing about Seattle, though.
It's like eating fast food every day. Nice food, couple of times, and you're like, yeah, man,
Fast
chicken
food.
ain't hitting like that.
Man, there's two chicken sandwiches right now that are battling right now that everybody are really going
Streets
crazy
going
over.
crazy.
Apparently, $22 million was made off of free clout just because people talking about it. This is some shit I see on Twitter. Don't know how. I feel like the validity is pretty. Everybody's saying it.
I
So
seen
feel
how
like
crazy
it's
they
true.
went for
Fuck
the
it, let's
chicken,
do
so
it.
I believe those numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's talking about these two chicken sandwiches, and apparently, a legendary chicken sandwich has been dethroned.
Dethroned? It's happening?
Yeah, I don't know if we want to say the name of this spot, but I feel like everybody knows what the fuck we're talking about. The other sandwich was very, very delicious, very tasty. You feel me? And then now this new sandwich apparently has just like trumped that shit. No free clout for Trump.
New
but
bird on the block.
It fucked it up because it came in the game just with this new sauce and this new bun that's very, I guess, soft and sweet.
Angelic. Yeah.
Angelic.
Yeah.
So apparently
y'all
the
both had
first bun, I haven't tried it
Nah,
yet
but
because they said the lines are like, bro.
I seen their faces when they've been.
You
it's
said
not
sweet?
fast food anymore.
They got Hawaiian rolls as the bun.
They're not releasing any of the statistics or any of that shit. All they're saying is that they got this new sauce and they got this bread that's very soft and they got this chicken. It's Popeye, so come on, man. So then, fuck, bro. Put that together. They got this crazy sandwich that everybody's talking about.
Consider me paranoid, but whenever any company is like super promotional with a product, I feel like there's something wrong with it.
Well, of course.
I'm like, this.
I mean, there's always some.
There's something to
always
this
something
chicken
wrong
sandwich.
with it.
You gonna eat it in a week from now, all your hair gonna fall out or something like that.
Hell no.
Wasn't even thinking about
You heard
that
it here
just
first.
yet. It's so fresh. I wasn't thinking about that. Now you just kind of fucked it up.
Imagine just
Are you
waking
gonna
up all
eat?
gone.
Have you tried it yet?
And I like my hair.
Wait, no, I'm talking about the chicken sandwich.
Exactly.
You tried it already, the new joint?
Nah.
Have you tried the new chicken sandwich?
I tried twice.
Tried it
but
twice?
Okay,
I tried,
what-
no.
give-
I tried to try it twice.
Oh, you
Oh, you
tried
tried
to
to
try
try
it.
it.
I still
Try it.
haven't tried it. But I'm allergic to Chick-fil-A's chicken, so I haven't even I haven't even been able to.
Is it the spices?
I'm allergic to peanut.
Peanut
So
oil.
They cook with peanut oil.
Yeah.
I could only eat like the fries and shit at Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-
So I can't even compare it, but
I guess we're just gonna say
I'm still
fuck it.
trying to taste.
Chick-fil-A versus Popeyes. They're already fucking billionaires, bro. Fuck it. Who cares? Edit it out. But anyways, man, those sandwiches are going crazy. Nobody's tried it yet. Cultural difference. I could just make
The
it.
line
it's
was
making
he-
more of a. Bro, is
Damn.
this doing better than like the new Rock movie? This is more press
What's
off
that?
of people just
What's the
talking.
current
than
Rock
the,
movie?
The Rock's
He
new,
drop
the
one every
Hobbs
week.
joint. Huh? I mean, yeah, but this is the new like Fast and the
Oh.
Furious spin-off
Yo.
bullshit. I don't want to say bullshit. The Rock is probably
Didn't they
watching
say?
this,
Okay, I think
We're
I
gonna
heard this
put
from
that into
Tyrese.
existence. The Rock is watching this.
I think Tyrese tweeted this that the movie's not doing as good as it's supposed to.
Nah,
Who-
Tyrese was in his
Tyrese
feelings.
has
He
lost.
was in his feelings.
Currently, we have to revoke whatever card that we had that he was
Nah.
doing great on Facebook. He was doing great on Facebook for a while, bro. We got to take back a card for a little bit. Just figure it out, bro. We love you, but
Hey,
figure it out real quick.
He's solid still.
Nigga.
He wasn't wrong about he wasn't wrong when he said what he said.
Yeah.
I think he was just saying because like the original characters from shit, like it was like a spinoff type shit. And we're just like the real Fast fans just want Fast. Like
Yeah.
they
Would
don't
you
want.
ever do
was
that
it
to
Calvin
your
and Hobbes?
homie on a
What was it?
public, bro? You're a celebrity
Yeah.
status. Would
Would
you
you
do
sell
that to
him
your
out?
homie, bro, like that and shit on him like that?
For another
Having
70
hair
mil.
look-
And the funny thing is, he tried to shit on him on the whole post, and at the end, he was like, "But I'm not really shitting on him because he's doing numbers like Rock's doing this." I'm like, you can't like try to like be
Sugar-
positive at the
add
end.
Sugar at the end. Yeah.
But now he was just in his feelings that
It
niggas
is
wasn't
what
in the
it is.
movie, man.
Everybody feel how they feel, so whatever. But they all rich as fuck, so who really gives a fuck?
Rich
right
nigga
now, bro?
problem.
Rich nigga shit.
Yo, y'all remember when Tyrese kidnapped Michael Blackson?
What happened?
I don't even know about that shit.
Yeah, y'all gotta look at that video.
What
It's-
happened?
It's funny. As
Michael
hell.
Blackson, I mean,
He got kidnapped by Tyrese.
oh, I think, oh yeah, that was,
It was like a prank.
Yeah.
man, whatever, bro. But anyways, yeah, we got some new music to talk about.
we definitely got some new music. Sean Parker and Paris Alexa
Sean Parker featuring Paris Alexa.
in the
Shit
morning.
goes.
Fire.
You heard the song?
Yeah.
You heard the song?
Shit
Yeah.
goes.
I haven't tapped in yet.
Swim team
we
shot
love
the
it.
video. Hella
Swim
hella
Team
clean.
did- That video
Hella
was
clean with the
crazy, yeah.
video.
Love that.
Yeah.
You definitely got a visual with the swim team.
Got a few. Yeah.
Hard as fuck.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm gonna check that shit out. Paris
Mhm.
Alexa, Sean Parker. Go. So, are you familiar with Sean Parker's work?
A little bit.
Okay.
A few of his songs.
What kind of energy is Sean Parker bringing to the table?
Oh,
Just off of what you've heard. Are you familiar?
yeah. Yeah.
Like-
Okay, what kind of music? Like, is it
Versatile.
versatile? Okay, that's
Like,
what's up.
yeah, Sean Parker. I started off. I didn't know him personally at first, so I just like heard of his music. And started tapping in. Had this one called I think it was called like 98. That shit
98.
goes.
Okay.
And then from there we toured together. We went on like this like little mini tour. We did that together, so I clicked with him personally, and then like hella cool person and shit.
That's dope.
And then we did a song together back in the day, so we have like that type of history. But I just fuck with his music, like even if I never did all that shit, like
Mhm.
good music's
Good
good music. So
Undeniable, man.
yeah,
Shout out to that record, man. Going crazy.
We got another record on Hot in the Streets.
Is it?
It's hot in,
These streets.
hot in somebody's streets.
Somebody's street.
Macklemore, Shadow.
Shout out to Macklemore.
Yeah, it was dope to hear the production. You could hear the little bit of his background influenced in like the drums and stuff. It's like an Irish
Live
percussion.
instrumentation.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
So it's cool for me to see people flex like their identity in their music.
I mean, that's where the music is really striving. He's getting a lot of love internationally, man. That's really great to see, coming out the city. So I would love, what I personally would love to see from Macklemore, just, man, some just crazy rap shit that's like really, I don't know, that's just me personally, because he does a lot of music for his wide fan base, which I understand fully. And that's really the way to go because it's working, you know what I mean? But like, also, it'd be just awesome if he would just came back to the city, like, and just, I don't really know much if he's really in the town like that. He probably is. He's very mysterious, you know what I mean? So I'm sure, at that level, he's definitely is in the town and shit. But I would love to hear him just get back to that grassroots, just spit some rap shit. That'd be just really dope. You know what I mean? But he's probably already doing it. Who knows?
He probably got a couple of those songs just
in the stash.
You fuck with Macklemore?
Yeah.
I fuck with his movement, and I fuck with his movement, and he's a good father. I see him like hella like strong on the fatherhood on his shit too, so I fuck with that aspect.
Any songs you fuck with in his catalog?
My Oh My from back in the day.
My.
I'm a big Mariners fan, but I fuck with that one.
Yeah.
The one with Il Chris in the video.
Thrift Shop?
Yeah.
That was the
Thrift Shop. Yeah. Then he got a song with Offset on like one of his albums. It goes.
What's the name of that song again?
I don't remember, but
Macklemore and Offset.
And he got a song with Schoolboy
Willy
Q. I want
Wonka?
to say.
Willy Wonka.
Yeah, he got a song with Schoolboy. I think.
Schoolboy went
that's
in.
off his album.
Didn't Schoolboy say something about that? He didn't realize what kind of record it was gonna be because he went in like white girl snorting coke, which it went off because it was his style and
Schoolboy.
shit.
Yeah.
It's Schoolboy, but I think he came out on record was like, fuck, if I had known like what kind of fan base I'd be around, I would have kind of toned it down a little bit. I think this is what I heard. I feel like I don't remember I feel like I remember that from somewhere. But anyways, shout out to Macklemore, new record Shadows out right now, featuring I don't know who's featuring some other artist. Like 3 letters.
Ed Sheeran.
Not Ed Sheeran, but damn, I guess it kind of sounds like Ed Sheeran a little bit.
I feel it. I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back.
That's the craziest shit. You gotta do that.
Yeah, good.
That's wild.
Welcome back.
Let's just continue.
With y'all. All right.
This is gonna be a good one, right?
Yeah, this topic's gonna be a hot one. So we're trying to categorize. Rap has come a long way from the '90s, a long way from the different evolutions. We went from gangsta and niggas with attitude. We went to 50 Cent route. We went Ja Rule, a little bit of radio friendly songs. We went to the Snap era, the Disenfranchised Boys. So hip hop has basically gone through like a million transitions, but there's been a lot of people that rap many different styles. Lyricism being something that an artist is very proud of. That's like what you hold. That's like the sharpness of your sword. There's a lot of people that consider themselves lyricists that other people would just like laugh at. For example, Blueface, he made that claim that he's one of the best lyricists coming up. There's people that would agree with him just because they fuck with that type of music and they appreciate the few witty lines that they give him. But that's not something that I personally, who grew up off Rakim, Nas, Jay-Z, that's who my backbone of lyricism kind of is. So I made a separate category for spitters, lyricists, spitters, and then you can say like the swag rappers for the rest, like the Soulja Boys and everybody else. A good person for the spitter category be, for me, what I would designate a spitter. It's like Fabulous. Fabulous has been really successful in his career as far as the radio side, but as far as making hard hitting lines in music, that's very memorable. He's very successful at that. Some people wouldn't say he's a lyricist like Talib or like Mos Def, but he's somebody that's very sharp with his pen. So I kind of would put him in the spitter. For me, a spitter is somebody that's not like Talib is a lyricist. He is a spitter in the regards that he knows how to rap really well, but he's not somebody that's making a movement on the charts. He's not really having the impact of like if Talib is featured on a song, the song's gonna jump up, like how Juice WRLD currently is. You know what I mean? Juice probably isn't a good example to be comparing that to, but a spitter be like Wayne. Wayne could come out with a song that that's radio friendly or that's accessible to the current modern charts, to the people's current modern ears, that has lines that we could appreciate, that 90s art.
Before you
people could
continue,
appreciate.
does sales and perception have anything to do with this categorizing whether you're a spitter
Because
or
at
a
the end of the
lyricist?
day,
how does your popularity
because
of that?
you could make an argument at the end of the day that anybody's a lyricist. But for me, a lyricist specifically is somebody that merits their entire identity off every word that they say. Pusha T, Jay-Z, they don't waste any line in their music. They're very meticulous with their lines. Whereas other people, they'll give you maybe a really cold line every 4 or 5 bars, but the rest of it is just kind of like vibing out the music. You know, you kind of fucking with it.
Jadakiss, lyricist or spitter?
Jadakiss is a lyricist. There's
But
not
not a spitter.
There's not been one. See, for me,
It's not a spitter?
but you can say for these two terms, you can literally put anybody in either. So I'm trying to make a difference. A difference.
Because you can be a spitter and not a lyricist.
100%.
You can't be a lyricist and not a spitter. You're spitting. If you're
Exactly.
a lyricist, you're a spitter. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you create a category when a lot of artists are gonna be in both? A lot of artists are gonna be in both. Meek Mill's lyricist, like this new championship album, is lyricism and he's spitting. But you can argue that the first album, no.
For me, the main difference would be that a lyricist, we're fucking with them specifically off their lyrics. A spitter, you fucking with them off the merit off their lyrics and off what else they bring up to the table. If it's the melody, if it's how well the song's structured, there's more to it than just me writing a fire cold verse. So a spitter right now in today's age, I feel would be more successful because you're more able to connect with other people. You're more able to finely tune what your verse. If it's like, yo, you got 6 bars on this EDM record, those 6 bars are gonna be fire. A lyricist may have a little trouble there because he's still trying to think of like, yo, I got like 12 lines. How am I gonna boil this down to this? How am I gonna make top ramen out of my fire ass soup?
For real?
Yeah.
You think the thought process for that? I feel like it's the same.
If anything, I feel like the lyricist might be easier.
You think so?
Way easier.
Because as a lyricist, like you're breaking down shit in your head, like your thought process is different. Like the mechanics to everything you're doing is different.
You
My-
acknowledge the
my-
fact that
my-
you have that many.
My only
bars.
my only argument for that would be like a lyricist agreed would be able to fit into any job that's necessary, but a spitter is gonna have more impact in the song the complete song.
Depends on how they spit.
And at the same time, a spitter can have songs that aren't hitting. Lyricists can have songs that aren't hitting. So it's not like you got to be a 10 out of 10 in both categories. You can be an artist that kind of shows
You
relevance.
have to be a 10 out of 10 in both categories.
No, I say you don't have to be. There's nobody that's shooting 100%.
So but
Jordan's
there's
not
just so
shooting
many
100%.
artists that it's just like they're. I don't know.
Because
if
right
we
now,
can-
currently, a lot of people would make the argument that Travis Scott is a spitter because there's lines and there's phrases that they gotten from his. I wouldn't make that argument, but they tell me like, yo, you gotta listen to this song. He's really spitting right here.
He
But-
snaps sometimes.
Yeah,
Everybody
exactly.
snaps sometimes.
Exactly.
I don't categorize him as either. I look at him as more of like an artist. Just
That's
an
what I'm about to
artist.
say. Like
Because
that's
he
the
doesn't
artist
really
category.
be having records where I'm like he's spitting. It's just because of the overall things he's saying, how he's saying it. Most of the time, is how he's saying it over
Mhm.
the production as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Because Travis Scott, obviously, like without his amazing, because that's the package. That's why we love him so much. Full package. We're not listening to him because he has extravagant lyricism. It's just that he chooses to say the right shit
So that's
in a good way
the-
over amazing production with the right people.
And he
with
do
a
be
great
saying some like
aesthetic.
he be saying some
That's
heavy
the-
content. He be laying some good bars though sometimes.
That's my prime definition of what a spitter is though, because if what they give completely to the what they add in
lyricist can do the
completely.
same shit, bro. What the? I mean,
But a
you can't say
lyricist
that.
right now in today's age isn't
The Notorious B.I.G.
who's a lyricist right now that's
J.
like,
Cole,
that-
Kendrick
that-
Lamar,
what they're
Drake.
adding.
Huh?
Drake is a lyricist.
come on. Yeah.
He's
No,
a
I'm saying
lyricist.
yeah. He's a lyricist.
J. Cole's lyricist.
Yeah.
Would you say,
Absolutely. And J. Cole's a spitter too.
If I'm rewinding the track to hear your last
Kendrick
bar,
Lamar,
who
you-
else-
9 times out of 10 you're a
who else
lyricist.
other than the people that you've already been bumping for like 5, 10 years?
J.I.D.
Dave
J.I.D.
East.
Davey. Well, Davies, I'll put
He's
him
a
more
hell
of
of a
spitter. He's
storyteller,
spitter,
too.
but he can rap. He has content though. But I look at him more as a spitter because he be rapping super.
That's-
Like he just be rapping that shit
That-
at a tempo that's just.
That's exactly what I'm saying. From these two terms, you
I
can
put
literally
Davies and Meek
put
Mill.
anybody in either category. But there's specific things for our own tastes that we're like, yo, he's more of this, he's more of that.
Offset's a spitter, not a lyricist. He raps really fast and nice, and his cadence and all that shit.
And there have been
Offset's a good artist.
He's a good
He's my
artist.
favorite Migo.
There have been Offset verses that I heard back in their mixtape days where I was actually like, he actually
Oh yeah,
this shit is
Offset. If
fucking
anything,
stupid.
like his verses, he be snapping the hardest.
compared to all three.
But
of
take
them.
off. No, never mind.
Well,
Take off. Snap.
off.
Take off. Really be taking off on this shit. Like
Take off. Yeah, he does.
like you know when it's his part.
He's
Yeah,
the one
true.
that says the most though. He
In a
has
short
the
amount
most
of time,
shit to
yeah.
say.
He fits 32 bars in a 16.
Yeah.
He'll have the most content of the three.
Maybe banging your
As
head the whole
far
time
as like
too.
resonate shit that you can resonate with, his album was.
But
more
Offset
driven towards
sometimes
that one.
too. I don't know.
He does, but
They're
he's
so good because they're all equally filthy at what they do, and they all know their role. But they all can also go out of their role and still be effective.
If we were to differentiate either of those two, I would say that, and not to say you have to, but I'd say that Takeoff would be more of the lyricist, and Offset would be more of the spitter. Because Offset's always gonna give you the energy, but maybe the lines ain't gonna be as cold. But
No, it's the
I mean, shoot,
opposite.
Father of
If
Four
the
was
lines
hard.
are gonna be cold, he might not give you the energy. That's what
Offset?
That's what Takeoff did.
no, I'm saying Takeoff. I'm saying the opposite. Or
You
I
said that.
Takeoff.
You said
my
that.
bad. Takeoff would be a lyricist. Excuse me.
Anyways.
I got.
We're talking about a lot of Atlanta rap right now, so
Offset, Takeoff. It's too many offs in that.
there's too much
Yeah.
whatever, bro.
Got
There's
me
just
off.
too much of everything, dog. To be honest with you, but just to boil down, so how do you see it though, as far as just in closing on this topic, lyricism versus being a spitter? Do you see him as the same shit, or do you have categories where you can literally say this person is just a spitter and not a lyricist, or vice versa?
When it comes to that, I mean, I try not to, like, personally, I'm not gonna lie, I try not to even compare too much because at the end of the day, like, a lyricist, like, everybody who raps is a lyricist. You're putting words together, you're making it work. We're just talking about, like, we know what we're talking about when we say lyricist. Like, we're talking about, but if you're talking to somebody that's, like, doesn't know that we're talking about, like, the top or something like that, like, lyricist, like, I mean, shit, you making music, like, you're a lyricist, technically.
Because there's effort into that.
You know, like, so at the end of the day, like, I don't really look too much into that, but I look at spitters like someone who I know I could throw on any track and their verse makes a difference off top. Like, their impact is felt.
We go to artists for different things. Sometimes you really just want to hear some thoughtful, intricate shit.
Yeah.
And you don't mind that the beat's not that jumping. You just because you're just cruising. Maybe you just got off work or some shit. Or sometimes you want a combination of both. I want a good beat, but I still want to hear some bars. That's why we choose to listen to certain shit at certain times.
That's why it helps when artists are versatile.
Exactly.
So that even if, like, somebody don't like all that the one type of sound, you got a sound that they will like.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so it makes a great artist. You feel me? So at the end of the day, are we just gonna say it's one and the same and it's really subjective? I guess. I mean, it all is in the end of the day, anyways.
It just comes down to how you execute.
I don't think there's a super clear differential between the both because there's arguments for both. You feel me? So I guess we'll leave it at that right there, man.
I'm gonna leave off by saying being a spitter is kind of like steak and shrimp.
Break it down.
Elaborate for the people, man.
He's like the best of both worlds.
Because he could just be saying it.
Steak and shrimp. That's kind of.
You got the land in the sea. It's almost fucked up though. These two creatures would never have met ever in life, and they never did actually.
If anything, that just shows human dominance.
That's a fucking what's the PETA? Is that their shit? That was a really good.
I thought they only fuck with like furry animals.
They just fuck with animals. Period, man. If there was a roach right here and we smashed that, they're mad, and it's a roach. But what the fuck, like, neither here nor there, bro. Anyways, man.
Jones, you've been having a video run. I want to say, scrolling through Instagram one time, and I think it was the
that shit was hard as a motherfucker.
I think it was you said Ready Go?
Oh, Ready Go.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, hold up. Sometimes you be scrolling through the music be playing and you kind of like the music stops. I heard like 4 seconds. I'm like, let me go back to that.
Yeah.
Hey.
And the visuals were stupid. I'm like, all right.
Appreciate it.
And then the next video you drop, and the next video you drop, and I'm like, all right, my nigga, I see that you're very well thought out. A lot of artists, especially local artists, that I try to like, you try to support, you try to put your energy into, but it feels like they're not 100% into what they're doing. And what I get from what you be putting out is that you 100% in your head, you in drive right now,
dedication,
and you got a place that you're trying to get to.
Definitely.
So
you have years under your belt too.
Yeah,
definitely.
I appreciate that. We need a lot more of just artists to realize you need to have something, you need to have kind of a destination in mind if you want people to support you. Because like if we fuck with the music, it's easy for us to show up, but we want you to keep doing it so we have like our investment. You become an investment.
Mm-hmm.
The people that tap into you early on, because they invest into you. So when you show them any signs of like you kind of lacking or anything, it kind of hurt them because they're like, come on, my nigga, like we believe in you.
Exactly.
Like to us, you already there.
Everybody's a part of the journey. So
Yeah, to us, you already along the playlist with everybody else that we bump into.
Mhm.
So it's like we just waiting.
Vicariously through you.
So we just waiting for you to get there
Mhm.
mentally.
That's real. Damn.
And that's the great thing about great artists. If they articulate that in the music, you feel like you've seen, you have a little bit of an attachment. That's why I feel like people keep checking for you, because if you're talking about a story and you kind of leave it off without a conclusion, they're like, well, what the fuck happened?
Mhm.
Well, they're going to tap into that next album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't always have to make that the focal point of your music, but I feel like great artists do have certain songs that they continue, or different vibes that they continue on, so people can get a gist of who they're
Tap who you
supporting.
are.
Like who is this person
Yeah.
that's just putting music out? Who is this person? Is he real? So that's cool. That's dope.
Hell yeah.
But man, Won't Miss came out, Ready Go, and the newest video,
Extras.
Yeah.
Is it extra or extras?
Extra.
Extra.
Yeah.
That shit's going crazy right now. How did that come about, especially like the visuals and just the idea behind it?
Man. So I ended up for the song, it was really just spur of the moment as far as making the song. And like I had a whole different idea like what video I was gonna shoot. And like kind of last minute, my guy Tristan Joe shot the video, so we had to plan to shoot the video called Map, for a song called Map, outro of my project.
Mhm.
Last minute, I was like, I don't know, something in me was just like, I didn't want to do something that was already a song that was out, because I kind of went like Won't Miss, Ready Go. Those videos I dropped and them songs were already on my project, so
Okay.
technically those were just like after the project dropped. It was more so those were to bring people to the Can't Quit.
The campaign.
Yeah, exactly. So it was more so like that with those. So this is more so just starting like a new chapter of the summer type shit.
Okay.
Linked up with bro, shot extra, night of shooting extra. We shot part 1 and part 2 of the video.
Damn.
The scenes that were used, like a lot of the shots were used that night.
How long is the process like that? Like as far as hours, or how long you guys spending the night doing these shoots? Like,
So my session was a 2-hour session. Pretty sure it took me like an hour and 40 minutes. It was like the longest time I've ever had like recording a song. So all them parts where I had like the high melody type shit,
Mhm.
hella retakes, like
Retakes,
hella
yeah.
retakes.
That's the things that people don't.
All
see
these
about
people
it.
was in the studio. They'll tell you hella retakes.
Bro.
I had to close the curtain because I was like, it was a room full of niggas. It was a room
Hey,
full
say
of
what you gotta say,
it was a
bro.
room full of niggas and shit. And I'm just like, I had like, just it's weird because I usually don't record with anybody in the studio. So like even just having people in there in general, it's just like it's different.
Yeah.
But like, especially when you're doing some like melodic shit that like it's really like, damn, like I wish the engineer couldn't even hear me right now. Like,
I know,
but he has to hear me because I'm about to
experiment
do-
and shit. you
and
know
that's
what I
what's
mean?
a
Like,
part
yeah.
of being like an artist, you know.
Exactly.
So it was just like it was time consuming with that. That's what took an hour and like half damn near. But then like we got straight to the shoot and it took like I'd say like an hour and a half maybe. We shot like an hour and a half and Tristan knocked out a whole bunch of shots. He was basically directing the whole thing. Like I was just like saying like 2 cents type shit, but
Great
he's the man with the
director,
camera.
shit.
So
There you
I
go.
always step back and let the
the
sauce
creator create.
man, let it get on there
Respect,
nice.
man.
Yeah, cause you know that's how it goes. So
Shout out the director one time though.
Tristan Joe.
Tristan Joe, man. Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go. Check out that video, Extra, man. Run that shit up.
Yeah, it's on Zill Music.
Zell Music. Okay.
Jones, how do you juggle being an artist and the time that takes out of your life, as well as being a father?
Man, that's really just it's not as hard as I thought it would be, just because like you guys were saying earlier, like if you're really like serious about your like shit, about your passion, like you're gonna make a way to do shit. I have a
Most def-
destination, you know, I'll make it work.
Yeah.
But it's really just like the time consuming part, because, you know, fatherhood and parenthood type shit, like that's just that's first regardless. So that's always gonna come first.
Yeah.
And then for me, I got a girlfriend, so you know, she comes second.
Yeah.
And you know, I got like, you know, family's like hella big to me, so that's third.
Yep.
So really on my list of like priorities, like music's like a strong 4.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I know I gotta go get it. So it's always like, you know, if I can get to it, I'm about to get to it. But like all the time I'm writing, because that shit I could do wherever. All the shit I'm coming up with melodies. So at the end of the day, like I do a lot of music shit at the house. So when it comes to just like writing and coming up with the stuff,
You most inspired at home. In the comfort of
yeah,
your spot.
yeah,
Okay, that's
and
what's up.
like yeah, really just yeah, it's fun.
Like, did you write most of your album in the house, or like was it
Definitely.
different places that you went? Like, what kind of like what inspires you? Like, what inspired these songs? What inspired you to drop them the time that you did?
I look at music like seasons, and you gotta drop your shit in this, like your music has to fit the season. So
Fact.
you can't drop like a hella slaps and hella people every track they might be saying like, oh, I could see myself slapping this at a barbecue, but it's winter. Like you can't do that. I mean, you could do it, but it's like, you know, if it's winter, it's cold out. I'm gonna want something, you know. That's when, like, as a rap fan, that's when you want like them hard bars, them struggle bars, them like, you know, the hunger type shit, because it's cold out. So like you feel that cold. Sometimes you could be going through it in real life, and you're just like, man, I need like that shit to get me through.
What's that?
That's when, like we were talking about earlier, like spitters come into play. Like spitters love the winter because that's when they be in the videos blowing the cold air and shit, big coats and spitting bars and shit. Like that's really how it goes. So it really just comes down to that. Like when I drop shit, I see like when I'm planning on dropping it month-wise, and then I kind of like, I might have like 4 or 3 songs done by then. So I kind of see a direction and then just go from there. But a lot of my shit's versatile, so I got some shit on there for all the seasons on every shit. So yeah,
that's very important too. Make sure your music's easily accessible.
Yeah.
There's one artist, I'm not gonna say his name, but he's kind of catching. I think he like labels looking at him right now. But I try to listen to his music, and it sounds like you're listening to like your neighbor playing something through the like the wall. Like that's how it's mixed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? And he got like thousands of people like commenting, "Oh, this shit's fire."
All it really takes, man. You don't have to understand that. They might just really fuck with that.
That's cool.
Cause like, you know, it depends, man. When you look at music, sometimes you don't really look at it. I mean, I don't really know how it feels to feel this way anymore. I don't even know how I even remember this. But like, some people don't look at it like how audiophiles do, where we're looking at every single part of it, like the quality, the beat, the how is he rapping, is there ad-libs, oh, the shit's mixed fucked up. Like we're looking at that way. So like for them, they're just like, we like the tune and we like the guy and the voice sounds cool and we don't even know how to rap or make music at all. So this is fucking amazing. You know what I mean? So that's how you kind of look at it like that. That's how the original Soulja Boy shit, that shit sounded like trash. Blew up before they re-recorded it when he got signed, but that shit was already streamed millions of times already. So it's how we perceive it.
His bedroom.
And when we heard that shit in 06, I was, you know what I mean? That shit was cool. Wasn't tripping. Well, I did acknowledge it that it changed once I heard the studio. You know what I mean? Anyways, bro. But as far as do you feel like you can't rap about certain things being in a relationship or having kids and stuff like that now that you know what I mean? Like you're a family man, or is it really? Can you still feel like you can speak from your fans' perspective and still give people, you know, a different party, even though you might not be living it then, but you have before. So you're speaking from a older, like a Jay-Z. Jay-Z's not selling that shit no more.
Yeah.
But he can still reflect on it to give you a cold ass bar. Is it more like that, or do you just kind of just alter it? Like I'm just growing. I'm not even. How do you?
Well, before me and my lady started, you know, dating and such, you know, I just had a conversation with her, and like, you know, we had that conversation and like just basically telling her like how it goes, what to expect, type shit, like. And let her know where I'm at with the shit, so let her know, like, this is what I'm gonna do. It was, like, I'm not trying to make it sound no type of way, because, like, it was definitely communication, but it was more so me telling her, like, this is what, like, this I'm about to rock with this music shit. Like, I'm letting you know now, so you're not surprised somewhere down the road. So it's just about communication type shit. But other than that, like, you know, like you said, like, everything I rap, like, is facts, or it's a, you know, something that I'm, like, hungry for, but I make it obvious it's something I'm hungry for and I don't have right now, you know.
And people forget about the entertainment aspect of making music. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to make shit entertaining, just the same way as like when they make dramatizations of shit that happened in real life. They gotta spice it up a little bit to make it entertaining for you to even care, because there's a lot of downtime and shit that don't matter that they gotta kind of piece together. You know what I mean? Especially when somebody's looking at a book and having to make a movie out of it. It's like, all right, there's a lot of pages here about, I got to figure out how, nobody's going to want to sit through 15 minutes of just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Unless these are hardcore fans that just, you know.
You remember,
so it's all.
Y'all remember Wiz's come up? Like before Wiz actually got caught one of Black and Yellow, when he was, his whole style rap was about like how he got bands.
I remember he was smoking
bottles.
Chewy blunts.
Yeah.
Damn.
He got a song called Chewy. That's actually, I fuck with that song. Yeah.
I didn't realize what that was back then. But
me neither. I didn't really. Yeah, exactly. I was like.
And we see him now. How much, like, it's funny. You just like, you gotta speak things into existence.
He said it. A lot of the artists we listen to, they said that shit in their early tapes. Those early J. Cole tapes that were super, the warm up and all that. He was talking very like he's already platinum.
Nipsey too.
And that album is, you know,
exactly.
Nipsey too.
All his early stuff.
Man.
Yeah.
It's a different type of
very
confidence.
prophetic.
We love that shit.
Yeah.
Real hip hop.
Yeah, we need more confidence in hip hop.
Yeah. We got a lot of confidence in this man's music. Check his shit out. Where can we find your music for people that are just tapping in for the first time?
All streaming services, Apple, Spotify. I got some stuff on SoundCloud. my stuff under my old name is on DatPiff, Kid Jones, but I'm Big Jones now, so don't search for the Kid Jones.
Level up.
Yes, sir, man.
Level up.
What's the at on the socials?
At Big Jones Baby with 3 Y's. So Big Jones Baby, 3 Y's. I almost said it, but that would have sounded kind of weird.
Anyways, man, we appreciate you coming through the
thank you so
program,
much.
man.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations on your family. Congratulations on the music. Everything is booming,
Looking forward
bro.
to hearing what else
Thank
you
you.
be dropping this.
Yeah,
What else?
definitely gonna be
What other
tapping in.
videos you got coming out
Oh,
too?
yeah.
Yeah, man, you guys probably got some shit in the tuck.
Oh yeah, real quick, man. Shout out. Can I do some shout outs?
Hell yeah.
Man, shout out my guy Bobby Brooks in the building right now. Shout out my guy Tristan Joe, my manager, and my bro Logan Jank. My guy Logan Jank, he's also hella clean with the visuals and the camera. He does photography, A1. If you ever need the photos, hit him up. Shout out Dion, Kyrie, my nigga Talaj. Shout out everybody. Prince Ice, man.
Yeah,
I know I'm about to forget people because I'm really on the spot. I'm not trying to take up the time.
That's all y'all, man.
Look.
We care about everybody, man.
Feel bad now. Somebody gonna be hitting me. Yeah.
Another
Thank y'all for
episode.
having me.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Hip Hop Seattle, man. Y'all are very pro artists, and I fuck with y'all for that.
Man.
Appreciate
So,
that
yeah.
100%.
Good shit, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's been episode 22, Hip Hop Seattle podcast. Your boy Cal Nadi.
It's your boy, Mr. IDEF, 100K.
Big Jones.
Big
Wow.
Jones in the building.
I've been going hard on the weekend. 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 I've been going so hard on the weekend. I've been going hard on the weekend. I've been going hard on the weekend. I've been going hard on the weekend. And that's for extra. They be like, Jones, can you feel the pressure? I'm like, yes. I got all the driving, I ain't steering, feel like Tesla. 187 for the touchy, keep the X. I need 1, I need 2, I need 3, I need X. Extra, read all about it. Box in the room, the shit hella crowded. I hop out the mine, she hop out the Audi. I hit it once, and then I'm out it. Then I'm gone. I could never bring her to my home. She wanna give it up to my songs. If she broke, she won't hear from me for long. I've been stuck up in the studio, I'm working and I'm grinding. Another baby on the way from my fam, I'm providing. Every track that I make it with my yo. Every day like Monday, you know I work 'em all. I've been going hard on the weekend. 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 I've been going so hard on the weekend. I've been going hard on the weekend. I've been going hard on the weekend. I've been going hard on the weekend. And that's for extra. They be like, Jones, can you feel the pressure? I'm like, yes. I got all the driving, I ain't steering, feel like Tesla. 187 for the touchy, keep the X. I need 1, I need 2, I need 3, I need extra. She said she love me cause I'm special. And every time I drop, I take it to another level. Can't be satisfied with one, I'ma need to bounce several. I've been grinding for some years now, I'm so close, so I can't let go. I can't let go. I know I'ma make it cause I say so. I've been getting to it, counting birds. I'm with the fans, smoking grams, tryna lay low. Tryna lay low. Smoking rocket launcher like it's Halo. If I say it, then it's done, I'm talking cash. And I've been going so hard. I've been going hard on the weekend. 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 I've been going so hard on the weekend. I've been going hard on the weekend. I've been going hard on the weekend. I've been going hard on the weekend. And that's for extra. They be like, Jones, can you feel the pressure? I'm like, yes.